Let me call Ben.
Ben's fucking stealing my hat.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
He's ducking calls. He doesn't even want to talk about how he stole your hat.
He's gonna get grilled about my hat.
Ben, what the hell? Are you ducking my calls?
Hello.
Well, we bring in. This is an interrogation, Ben. I wouldn't sound so chipper.
All right.
Grim says you stole his hat.
I'm pissed off.
So, here, I got a bunch of shit on my hands. Let me wash it off real quick.
Yeah, you got all that egg on your
Ben,
face.
do you wash
and
that
hands.
stuff off your hands, or you just suck it off your finger? Sounds like he stuck his hands in his mouth and sucked off whatever he had.
It's all that egg he has on his face.
Egg? What do I got egg for?
Stealing my hat.
I ain't steal no dang hat.
Dude, you better not put that fucking eggs on my hat. I'll be pissed off.
Dude, it's actually pretty awesome. My new house came with a free hat. I didn't see it until a couple weeks after I moved in. It just appeared one day.
Ben, I don't want to say this, but
it's like cylinder style hat.
you just can't pull that hat off, Ben. Not everybody can.
I've been wearing it, man. I've been putting it on, pulling it off. You know what I mean?
Ben, people are laughing at you. That's word around town.
Who's laughing at me?
The
Give me the name.
John Deere people came all the way to see me at the golf course this week and gave me a hat, hearing about what happened. They said, "Yeah, we seen that Ben guy around town. He looks ridiculous in your hat."
Yeah, they were saying you're wearing it and you're like got your ears. You're doing the thing where you have your ears on the outside of the hat, where you got like your ears, the hat tucked behind your ears.
That's what they're saying, Ben. Are you shaving? You better not be
I'm
shaving
not
with my hat on.
Oh my God, he's cutting your hat. He's cutting your hat into little pieces. A pair of electric scissors. Ben, are you working at the sawmill?
Kinda, dude, yeah.
Ben, so you got my hat and you think you're a blue-collar worker now?
Dude, I'm not hearing any of this. I think all these guys just realize I'm too cool because I got this cool new hat. They're like, man, I can't even say it to this guy's face. He's too cool.
They thought you were
I'm lying.
They seen you wearing the hat and they thought you were an actual lumberjack, so they brought you to a sawmill.
No, I'm actually working right now.
Ben, are you admitting that the coolest thing you own is my hat?
It's not the coolest thing I own, but I definitely look cool wearing it. I'm not sure what the coolest thing I own is.
Yeah,
dude.
Then you were trying to blackmail Krim into making you beat me in the NGP.
Whoa, there was no black. That was not blackmail. That was a bribe.
I think both are allowed, for sure.
I would never partake in blackmail. I was trying to bribe you.
I feel like if you're telling me I can only get my hat back if I let you get 169, I feel like that's a blackmail.
Yeah, that's definitely blackmail.
No, it's not blackmail. Because it's my hat, and I would be giving it to you as a form of a gift. So it'd be more like a payment, which I think is more of a bribe.
That would fall under the bribery category.
I feel like I should get Ben's best player because he protected 4 things when I asked who he was protecting. He protected 3 players and the hat.
And I would have.
I should have got the hat,
grabs, but you didn't take it in time.
I should have asked for the hat.
Maybe I'll change the schedule this. I'm going to change the schedule this week so I'm playing Ben instead of whoever I'm playing.
To get the hat
to try and get my hat back.
Damn. Ben, you're already eliminated from playoff contention in that league.
I got eliminated like last week.
That's amazing because basically everybody makes the playoffs.
Yeah, second year in a row, I think I missed the playoffs.
Oh, damn. NGP's not your league, it sounds like. Hey, I have an
It's
awesome
really not.
idea. I have an awesome idea for NGP next year.
What's that?
There's no bench spots, and you have to start a full lineup every week.
Does sound pretty sweet.
So, yeah, there'd just be like the greatest players alive on waivers the week after they have buys and stuff.
Or would you just play them while on the buys?
No, you can't. You have to start a full lineup.
Damn.
And then you probably have to make the budget pretty big for spending.
You should make it $1 million.
I was thinking making it $690.
No, you should make it $69 million.
$69 million. I wouldn't even know how to bet. I wouldn't know how to decide what a player's worth.
Yeah, no, that would make it way more fun.
It would be so good.
I would love to explain to people like other fantasy leagues, like, oh yeah, bid $24 million on Justin Jefferson this week. People are just like, what the fuck kind of league are you playing in? There are Justin Jefferson's on waivers, let alone where you bid $25 million on him.
It might be the way to go. But if we do it that way, scoring's also going to be outrageous.
Yeah, I wanted to do that this year.
Yeah, that could all be part of next year's with no bench spots.
Yeah, I told you just got to add like 4 zeros onto everything scoring wise.
Yeah, so a catch is worth like 500 points.
Yeah. You just add 3. As long as you add the same amount of zeros to everything, it'll all add up. Right, Ben?
Ben
Sure.
is the math guy. Yeah, you could have like a 5,000 point comeback on Monday night.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like, oh yeah, I just need 1 million points out of Justin Jefferson this week. So Ben, you had some major Matt slander.
I did. What was I saying? What was we talking about?
You were just talking about how much of a tremendous coward Matt's been all week.
Oh, yeah. Matt's been texting me all week about how everything's coming up. Ben Panchenko got he hurt his shoulder or something.
Yeah, he's got contusion.
He's 100% gonna play.
He didn't practice today.
Dude, he's 100% gonna play. That guy, he is gonna play.
That motherfucker?
Some solid analysis there. That guy?
That guy? Have you seen the way he plays? I mean, I understand how he got injured, but
the Ringer had the perfect analogy for how he runs this week, which was that he's always running like he's got one of those parachute things on. You know, the things where people run with a parachute?
oh yeah, he does look like
Yeah,
that.
he's always running like he has one of those on. Because he's like high-stepping the entire time. It doesn't look like it makes any sense. How he
It's
runs.
Najee. What the hell?
Yeah,
Are the Steelers coming back, Zach?
yeah, they're gonna come back.
Oh, yeah, hey, Ben, I heard Zach wanted to take the Patriots in this one, and you talked him out of it?
Yeah, that's a blatant lie.
Dude, he said he was feeling pretty good about the Patriots pick.
Yeah, Ben was like, we can't go against Mike T.
Zach's the biggest Mike Tomlin dick
I am.
rider
I
in
am.
the world.
I am. I trust
Every
Mike
week
T.
He's like, I don't know, man. Maybe we take Steelers here. Mike Tomlin always gets it done.
Except
and
so
here we are.
Except
Rolled out in
you're
the first
denying me
round.
the fact I've been right most of the time. Mike T has been the way to go.
I think this just more goes about what I'm saying is you remember the times you're right and you forget the times you're wrong.
Well, last week I was very, very wrong.
Hey, let's.
So was
I
everybody,
think this
though.
clears the whole situation up. Who owes who lunch?
I do owe you lunch. I don't know how you called that one because everybody was like, "Oh, Steelers" in that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Who did the Steelers play last week?
The Cardinals.
Did the
In
Cardinals
Pittsburgh.
win?
No, yeah. Oh, yeah, they crushed the Steelers.
Well, yeah, Kyler's back, dude.
Yeah, but he was playing terrible.
He's
before last week.
2-1. He's got a winning record since being
I
back.
think he's 2-2.
Has he
Does
been
Mike
back?
Tomlin have a
Yeah,
winning
he's been
record?
Mike
Does Mike
Tom?
Tomlin even have a Fish and Frank shirt?
Yeah.
Big Tomlin definitely is a man that owns a fishing
Do you
franchise.
think Mike Tomlin fishes?
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
think Mike.
He doesn't
probably
seem like
I
a
can
man
see
that
him.
does much fishing.
He
Really?
definitely. I could definitely see Mike Tomlin having like a. He's got like a big boat down in Miami or something. He goes out deep sea fishing.
I don't know. I think he only does football.
He's hooking tunas.
Oh no. Throw it away. Warren just had like a 10-yard loss.
Ben, did Ben, do you know Silvernail hates Jalen Warren?
I didn't know that. Did you guys hear this sawmill?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ben, is that your 3D printer?
It's I am doing some 3D printing right now, but it's another piece that I'm using. I'm using like a hand burr kind of thing to work on some models, like fake teeth, you know.
Are you making a gun to kill yourself if you lose to Matt this week?
I'm making a gun to go in all my gun cabinets.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that tour, were you, Zach?
He gave me a tour.
Oh,
He
did
gave
you
me
get the real tour though, or the watered down tour?
He showed me his guns.
Okay.
He showed me his guns that he made that can pass through a metal detector.
Oh, you didn't see all his gun racks though? Sounds like you didn't get the full tour.
Yeah, he showed me all his plastic guns he made that could pass through a metal detector.
Ben, you didn't show him, did you? He has no clue what he's talking about right now.
He does. I showed him.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I didn't get the full tour. I didn't see any plastic
Yeah,
guns.
Ben's been making guns for terrorists.
I'm making guns right now, babe.
He's been making guns for Sean McDermott.
I'm just getting ready. Yeah, Sean McDermott. He's riling up the troops. You
I
know
can't
what mean?
believe that was real. That seems like one of those
Yeah.
fake blurbs that you see on like Instagram.
I didn't believe it was real, but also I found out it's from 2019, so like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, he said it to like some other team he was coaching.
Yeah, like who cares anymore?
Yeah, but it's still pretty wild that he said that.
Dude, I saw the like things on Twitter about him saying. I just assumed he was like in New York during 9/11. They were talking about that. I didn't realize he was like trying to get his team motivated by comparing them to the terrorist.
Well, did you guys ever watch The League?
No, I don't even watch that stupid shit.
You probably
yeah,
like that show.
I
actually.
saw it. Yeah, I don't even watch it.
It's a pretty funny show. But
Is that the fantasy football show?
yeah.
Never
It's kind of like Always Sunny with fantasy football.
Yeah.
But it's not as funny as Always Sunny, but it's still pretty funny. But the guy that's like the lead guy in that lied about being at the Twin Tower during 9/11. Like he said that he was there, like in the building. He like ran out of the building, like seeing all the stuff happening above him.
How many
He
people
wasn't
do you
even
think?
in New York. when
How
it
many
happened.
people do you think have actually lied about that?
Probably quite.
It's probably a
few.
decent amount
He's
of
the
people.
only celebrity I know of, though.
Oh, like in real life he did, you mean?
Yeah, in
Oh,
real
I
life
thought
he-
I thought you were saying in the show.
No,
he
in
did
real
it.
life, the guy he got like
that
blackballed
would
from
be a
everything.
really funny thing to write into a show.
I feel like that's something you would see in a show.
Like a guy who says he was in 9/11 in
Yeah.
the Twin Towers, and then it comes out later in the show that he was lying the whole time.
Yeah. They like Curb Your Enthusiasm. They literally do that, though.
Do they?
Yeah, it's already a bit, I guess. Well, he said he's like, yeah, he was there on, or he's like, yeah, my uncle died on 9/11 or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it's like has just gotten like a bike crash somewhere in New York.
Yeah,
But he's like, but he said, no, because it happened on 9/11, he counts.
it's like COVID, man.
I got COVID once, so I was there at 9/11.
No, I was saying like
Yeah, that makes that all adds up.
I was there at 9/11. There being a kindergarten.
Yeah, so was Silvernail, and he's an anti-vaxxer.
I was in Miss Dooling's class. Silvernail was probably there too.
In Miss Dooling's class?
Yeah.
Or at 9/11?
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Silvernail was like a sleeper agent that like Al Qaeda has like hypnotized, and eventually like something weird on the TV is gonna happen, and all of a sudden he's gonna be like activated, and he's gonna do some kind of terror strike on the United States.
Silvernail's definitely a I stand with Israel type of guy, isn't he? Silvernail loves Israel.
I think he just wants both sides to hurt. I think he's just he's like pre-Palestine, but also Israel from take over the whole thing. He just wants conflict. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he does. He's a bad person.
He wants them all to have.
Yeah, I was with him, and he got like a phone update, and he was like smirking. I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And he was like, "Oh, another hospital got bombed in Palestine."
More children kidnapped. Yeah.
Silvernail's whole Instagram reel feed is just this children homicides over in Israel.
Yeah, that's true.
He was showing me He's always sharing me videos on Instagram. It's just kids getting flattened by tanks.
What do you think Aaron Rodgers thinks about that? All that.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
I think he's like an anti-war guy.
I don't know. How could he make it about him?
Yeah, that's true. How could he?
I'm just thinking how he flipped the whole 9/11 thing too, and he's.
Yeah, I think he's he's kind of hippie though, so I think he's anti-war. But yeah, like Ben said, he'll find somewhere to make it about him, about how if he's over there, none of that shit would be happening.
Well, I was just saying, out of everyone I know, Silvernail's the most Aaron Rodgers-ish out of everyone I know.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah.
Look at me, Louie.
Big time. Always talking about how he's not. What did Roger say? He wasn't vaccinated. He was immunized. Yeah. Yeah. Silvernail's always saying that too. Plus, he always does say that Aaron Rodgers is his favorite quarterback and the best quarterback to ever play.
Oh, so that's why he's sending me all these trades and.
I'm not even joking, man. He loves Aaron Rodgers.
Why? Isn't he a Lions fan?
Silvernail?
Yeah.
No, he's a anti-COVID fan.
I thought he liked. How do you like Aaron Rodgers?
Is anybody a pro-COVID fan? Or you're saying anti-vaccine fan?
Yeah. No, he doesn't think COVID's real, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's real.
Well, tell that to Silvernail. He's the one who just says, no, it's just a flu.
Yeah, I had it.
Tell that to Silvernail. He doesn't think you did.
Ben, you had it too.
I had it. Dylan, did you ever have it?
Not according to Silvernail, but yeah, twice.
Yeah, that's true. I've had it once, but according to Silvernail, 0 times.
Yeah. I've lost my smell and taste for multiple days, 2 different times, and Silvernail said, yeah, that's just the bird flu going around.
Oh, he believes in bird flu, though.
Big bird flu believer, Silvernail, yeah.
He said, yeah, you just ate a bad batch of...
Yeah, he blamed on the undercooked chicken.
Yeah.
Here's kind of an odd question. What does he think of Lyme disease?
I think he's immune to it.
I would think so, too.
Yeah, I think that's once you get married, that's
So I believe the Lyme disease conspiracy.
I feel like to get into that family, you got to do some kind of blood transfusion, blood brothers thing. Where you're slicing, you're exchanging a little bit of blood.
Well, that's the traditional beady rituals.
Oh, they probably just cover you in ticks.
Yeah, they do.
You
have to Fear Factor style go into a tank.
Does Drew Beatty have a younger brother? Does anyone know?
I have no idea.
Drew Beatty? Yeah.
Probably. The Beatties there's 9 of them in every
What I'm getting at, I was at Tamarack today, and there was a kid looked just so similar to Drew Beatty.
Sure, it's just not another Beatty.
Well, I mean,
There's a lot of Beatties around.
I mean, it had to be because it just looked like a younger Drew Beatty.
What if Drew Beatty shrunk himself?
How young, Dylan?
What do you think he's going for? Some sort of discount to get into the Tamarack?
That's a Drew Beatty move.
He's invented shrinkage.
He shrunk himself so he could pretend like he's a little kid and get a little kid discount.
I don't know. I think this kid was in high school. Would be my guess.
Oh, okay. Because I think there was a Beatty. He always used to hang out with your Beatty cousin, Zach.
Okay. That's probably Drew you're talking
But there's there are a ton of
younger.
Beatties though.
You mean Hunter?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he was a couple grades under.
Oh, this kid would be younger than
No,
that.
this kid would have
I don't
been
think
around
Hunter and Drew are siblings.
No, they're cousins though.
You would know.
They're sibling cousins.
You would know, Zach.
You would know.
You would know.
You have a beady cousin.
All right, back to Silvernail.
What about back to Matt? We were on Matt slander originally.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see Matt call out Nolan in Dynasty today? It was pretty funny.
Yeah, man. That's messed up.
Are we gonna have another spineless commissioner that's not gonna punish anybody in any way?
You know what the rule
Well,
is? He does
the
it
rule,
again.
I believe, is get one warning.
You get one warning.
Oh, there was a warning?
Yeah, there's one warning.
You get one warning.
So yeah,
that's a
totally
third,
spineless then.
I mean, everybody
Like,
makes mistakes.
Literally the week after it's announced it happens.
This is like 2 weeks
Sleepy
later.
Zach, he's always sleeping in the truck, not doing anything.
Sleepy Zach.
Maybe Nolan. I haven't heard from Nolan all day. Maybe Nolan's got something going on.
He didn't say anything in the chat?
I don't
The
think
text
so.
message chain?
Oh yeah, he did because he said that you guys could come watch football at his house. on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, he's just been at home setting up his projector screen.
Yeah, exactly. He's busy.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah,
He also doesn't even have his own pick.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Second and third round.
Oh, second and third. Yeah.
Those picks get changed too by Nolan cheating.
Well, like I said, first violation you get a warning. Second violation, you I forget what I said.
Plus-
you get your
It's the
third.
third.
You get your last pick bumped to the very end, and then the second violation you get your first pick.
That's awesome. So if you
to the
only
end of
have
the
a
round.
first round pick, it gets bumped all the way to the third round, last pick.
Not third round. The end of the round.
End of
it's
the
first. So if you had a first, it gets bumped all the way to the. It gets bumped to the end of the first.
Wow.
And so what if two people? So say Matt and Nolan do it again. Who's-
I mean, hopefully that
goes
doesn't
last?
pop up. Then I'd have a decision to be
I think
made.
the person who did it last should.
I think it would probably just go by what order they were in to begin with.
No. I think like say Matt does it. Say Matt does it, and then so now he has his third is now the last. Then Nolan does it. I think Matt moves up one, and Nolan is now the new last.
I think so. I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, except somebody can
Yeah.
get. Yeah, I don't know. We'll discuss that in the off season.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
We have a
Dylan
couple.
will just
We have a
figure out
couple
your league
rules
for
we
you,
got to
Zach.
iron out in the off season.
Yeah, especially with Silvernail in the league now. Things are going to get much sneakier.
Like
Yeah,
well, me and Ben were talking the other day about trying to come up with a definitive.
Hold on, you're both talking.
Well, me and Ben were talking about coming up with a
I
definitive.
guess
rule
Zach's
on,
up.
on talking or on on tanking. Like what the actual rules on tanking would be.
You have to start a lineup. That's the rules.
Yeah, but then I think you should. Me and Ben were saying like it should be like it's a you know it when you see it type of rule. You know what I mean? Like
Like Nolan last year when he kicked me out of the playoffs because he started Tom Brady.
that would I wouldn't even consider tanking. It'd be more so like what
Tom
you're-
Brady was averaging 8 points a
It'd
game.
be more so what you're doing this week, where you're starting Kenny Gainwell and Clyde Edwards-Helaire over.
That's exactly what Nolan did the
That's
same
not-
bullshit.
Not exactly what he did. He was playing at least a guy that's half-ass startable. You're
No.
starting guys that are unstartable.
I disagree. Tom Brady was not startable.
He's much more startable than Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Nope. Clyde's going to be the starter today or this week. What are you
That's what's
talking
gonna be
about?
funny is if you actually start that lineup and they're like amazing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to win.
Yeah, that's just gonna
Do you
basically
like-
I think be
so
the
you're
rules.
doing this to screw over Lincoln?
Yeah.
For no
Do you
reason.
really want the
I asked him
Lincoln
earlier
Buffaloes?
why.
Quit talking over Ben.
Ben, I asked him earlier why he wants to screw over Lincoln. He's like, oh, because he screwed me over. And I'm like, how
He
did he
can't
do it?
help himself, Ben. He just has to keep doing it.
He
It's
said,
okay. I'll wait.
he said how, and then I said how, and he said I don't remember.
I don't know, man. I just think you screw over Lincoln, he's gonna do something you're not even gonna know or realize,
It's
and
true.
it's really gonna fuck up your
Setting
life.
yourself up bad for next
Hey,
year. Krim.
Ben, do you think this is considered collusion in the main league or just NGP though? If I say, hey Lincoln, I'll start my real lineup if you give me a good player in the NGP.
I think that's collusion in the main league.
Yeah,
Do you think
I
that's-
agree. I agree.
But I'm already doing what I'm supposed to.
But he can't even give you a good player in the. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it would definitely be collusion in NGP, but I don't think it would be collusion in the main league. It would just be
Right, because
making me do the right
You should be
thing.
starting a real roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it would be collusion if he did trade you a guy, and then you would do something you weren't going to do.
Yeah, but in a different league.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's collusion.
Yeah, but NGP, you're
You're doing
allowed to
something
collude.
Yeah, but not in our league. You're not allowed to.
Oh, yeah, but my point is I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing to begin with.
Well, like I said, I guess I can say it because Lincoln's not going to listen to this podcast. I think you should just intend on starting your real roster and try to trick Lincoln into giving you a player. Because then that's not collusion. If you were intending to do it all along, you're just trying to fuck with Lincoln into giving you a guy in NGP. Which I don't think he's going to do. Because I think Lincoln cares more about the NGP now. He's got all the
Dylan, where are
Dolphins
you at
in
in
there.
the playoffs contention for NGP?
Firmly entrenched in the middle.
It's the place
I
you
was
wanna be.
wondering if I'm gonna miss playoffs. Like I'm gonna miss playoffs.
Yeah.
Can I give my best players to whoever's how many like
You can do whatever you
whoever in
want.
the bottom
Yeah.
of playoffs and
Ben.
see if they can rise all the way to the top?
Yeah, there's officially no rules left, so yeah, you can do anything you want with your players at this point.
Although, Ben, I think you
give
should
them
try
to
and...
the bottommost player, like one spot above me.
Well, I think you're in last, aren't you? So that team would also be missing the
Probably,
playoffs.
yeah,
Oh,
probably
I thought
like
only
Matt
one
or
team
Jerry.
missed playoffs.
I think Riley is right kind of towards
Well,
the
him
bottom.
and Jerry just switched teams again.
Yeah, I saw
not
that.
I mean, Jerry switched teams back. Also, whoever you're going to, you should probably give Austin Eckler to the team you want to lose, man.
That would be probably. I should stop protecting him.
Yeah, I was really glad when you protected him last week.
Ben, am I playing you this week, Ben?
I don't know.
I almost think I am.
I don't really check that league.
The funny
Dude, am I
thing is-
actually going to have a chance to get my hat back?
Dude, I'm waiting for the ramifications from
Not,
Silvernail.
you might get Austin Eckler. I might protect the hat.
Oh, no, I played Gator. Damn, I was thinking I played you for a second. I was
I'm
getting
waiting.
excited.
I'm big time waiting for the ramifications from Silvernail during the playoffs, where he's gonna think he's getting like the cream of the crop player, and like if I play him, like I've already planned out what I'll do, which is immediately trade all my players to whoever he's playing next week that they want, and then the rest of them I'll just drop, or trade to a player out of the playoffs. So
I don't
there's
know.
literally nobody to trade for.
I think our matchup last week, me and Silvernail's, man, that was like the biggest one of the year, though.
Yeah, but he's not gonna win. We're gonna ensure.
Dude, he might.
Not if we ensure he doesn't win by trading all our players.
Dude, I don't know. He just, I just had to give him Kyron Williams now.
So,
Have you seen his roster? It's insane.
you seen my roster?
Yeah, it's not as good.
I think my roster's just as good.
It's
as
not. That's
Well,
because
the
you're
Mahomes-
biased.
To Mahomes, I score way more points than he does.
No.
I have the most points scored in that league.
Okay, maybe, but his team's better now, is my point.
I don't know if that's true.
I mean, he just scored 212 and his, top 3 players were on the bench.
I beat Silvernail.
That's fine. His top 3 players were on the bench this week. He scored 212.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and
I'm
now he's got
sure-
Kyron.
I will ensure he doesn't win. I'll do everything within my power to make sure Silvernail doesn't win in that league.
Plus, he's got Matt on his team now, too.
Yeah, I know. Matt's become a complete bitch. And he's siding with Silvernail.
No, he always did. He just picks the front runner. He's done it for years.
It's true. He's a real urchin in that way. He just latches on to whoever's in first.
Yeah. He's always done it.
Oh, yeah, Ben. So what was the rest of this Matt slander?
I think that was the big point, but
We were slandering pretty good right there.
yeah, it's mostly that he's just riding the fence on our game. Like
He's been a major fence sitter all year.
He's like, we were talking about how we wanted to have a good matchup, and now all of a sudden he's just like walking everything back he said, and how, like, I don't know, it sounds like he's been trashing a lot of other teams about how much better his team is than theirs. And then now he actually has like a matchup that's 50-50, and all of a sudden he's just like immediately rolling over and showing his yellow belly.
Yeah, that's what he does.
You said he tried to like say you guys should neither start anybody, so you would tie.
Well, that was the thing. I thought that's what he was saying. That is what he was saying. And then, but I thought that would just give him the win because he has more points than me.
No, it would go to whoever had the highest bench player.
But
So which would probably been you, Ben, because you have CMC.
Yeah, or quarterback.
Oh, true.
He has Jalen Hurts. He'd probably win.
And
Yeah, I got
Prescott. That's
sweet
true.
Gardner Minshew.
That's true. He would have definitely won that one, Ben. He was trying to trick you.
I think he was trying to trick me.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like he was.
And then, yeah, well, he's all year he's been like when he played me, he would not talk shit. He's like, I'm not gonna talk shit. Like I kept trying to bait it out of him, and he wouldn't do it. And then then he's like slowly working his way up. He started talking shit to Matt Lash, but now he's cooled off on the Matt Lash shit talk because now Matt Lash is back in the playoffs. I think he's afraid. I definitely shook him the other day where I was like, oh, you know, it'd be really funny. Would be if Matt Lash played you in the playoffs and he beat you, how bad he'd bully you. And it's definitely got in his head because then the other day he's like, yeah, I'm kind of thinking it'd be way better if I lost, so I could be the 2 seed. It's definitely 100% because when I said that to him, he definitely, if this thing in his head like, oh fuck, did I fuck up big time by doing what I did?
Well,
He's definitely in his head now.
Another thing that happened, like, I want to say it was like 3 weeks ago. I think it was him and I on top, and I saw that our schedule was like we were gonna play this week or like the last week of the season. We were like tied, and I was like, dude, it'd be so awesome if we were both tied going into like the last game. So like, but we both have to win 2 games. And he was like, yeah, totally. And then he's been the most dialed into my game. He's been more dialed into my games than I have been. There was a game where I like barely beat Riley, and he was watching that game to the end because I only scored those like last points on like the last play. So he's been like rooting. He's been telling me to my face that like, oh yeah, dude, I want us to like make it to the playoffs together. And behind closed doors, he's like, "Oh my god, I hope Ben loses." Like watching every single one of my games, and like just not being a gentleman about it.
Dude, he's just a man that doesn't know how to win, though. He hasn't done it so long.
That's true. He's just enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
Because he's doubled.
Oh.
If
That's a pick 6.
Oh, Ben,
Oh.
Mike T.
Never mind. Tackle.
What's the score?
It's 10-21, but they got it on the 10-yard line now.
I guarantee it's a 3-and-out, kick the field goal.
Okay. Ben, we're doing the Manning cast, put it on the board thing.
Yeah. 3-and-out.
Ben's doing the Manning cast prediction here. We'll see how this goes.
13-20.
I need a live cast of what's happening because I don't have a TV or anything.
I'm gonna say they score the touchdown. I'm gonna say it's the Muth. I'm gonna say the Muth catches the touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that's definitely a Jalen Warren touchdown catch.
Okay, so I almost went Jalen Warren.
I need it bad, so just speaking to existence here.
Damn.
Can you cast it, Zach? I don't have the game.
Dude,
We're just
Najee Harris.
you got stuffed at the line.
Yeah, 1-yard gain. Don't let Zach tell you different.
It wasn't a 1-yard gain, was it?
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, I think he got stuffed right at the line.
I'm saying a 1 yard gain. Yeah, fuck you. It's a 1 yard gain.
Okay, 1 yard gain.
Oh, Zach can't even commentate right.
I guess Najee's big enough that when he gets stuffed at the line, he at least falls forward for a yard. Well, it's going to help your Jalen Warren prediction.
Yeah,
except he's not in there.
Except they're not going to play. I'm just horribly wrong. Ben's right, dude. They're going 3 and out.
No, here comes the Muth.
The move's not even in. There he is. He did throw it to him, sort of. It was a horrible pass, Ben. He just basically threw it out of bounds, but Fryermuth was in the area.
Okay, we got 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. They could play. It was farther back than I thought. They could get the first down here, Ben. Mike Tomlin looks pissed off.
Oh, someone gets the first down. It's a run play.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, the TV upstairs is way ahead, apparently.
Oh, shit. Well, we know what's going to happen.
They might not. I think he said it's close to a first down.
Al Michaels?
Yeah.
Mark him short. Well,
it's not a run.
It's not a run.
Al Michaels.
Oh, it is a run.
Oh, Trubisky.
Oh, it's way short.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Why is Al Michaels saying it's close?
I bet you they go for this, right? Probably not. You got to kick the field goal.
It's still 1-score game. You kick the field goal. Ben, you're right. They're going to kick the field goal.
Well, anyways,
I should get credit for calling the play. They definitely ran it though, close to the first down.
On the board.
Ben's on the board. Well, they haven't kicked the field goal yet.
That's true. They could go for it. I think I called that run play though.
Should we talk a little playoff implications here?
I'm not interested, actually.
Yeah, I bet you're not. Well, Ben,
this must be the first year in a long time where, I don't make the playoffs a lot, but I'm always have a chance the last week to get in, and this year I don't. And
yeah, a lot of people are eliminated.
So I don't care at all about doing this.
Well, basically the gist is...
Basically, your jizz is what?
Me, Matt, and Ben are locked in. Ben and Matt are going to have the buys.
Let's talk about what really matters. Me screwing Lincoln out of his chance into the playoffs.
We'll get to that. I'm locked into the 3 seed. Nolan, Matt Lash, Troy, and Lincoln could all make or miss the playoffs, technically. But Nolan and Matt Lash are looking pretty...
They got too many
entrenched.
points. They're in.
Yeah,
too many points.
Yeah, but if they lost and the other 3 won, they could fall out. They all have the same record.
Yeah, but they have too many points above the other guys.
Yeah, but
they have the same record. They'll get in.
Yeah, but if Nolan lost and the other 3 win, then he would be out.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that is true. They all have the same record. So if he lost and then the other 3 win,
oh yeah, but look who plays who though too.
Nolan plays D. Smith. Or no, he plays Gator. Matt Lash plays D. Smith.
Oh, so all got cupcake matchups?
I play Lincoln.
Lincoln's the only one with... Your team's kind of a cupcake, too, that just keeps winning somehow.
Yeah. I mean, me and Lincoln are similarly bad teams, I would say.
Yeah, just think. Lincoln's got no shot of making it now, though.
We'll get to that. I don't think you're going to go through with it. If you go through with it, I might bench my lineup just to make it fair for Lincoln, because this game doesn't matter for me.
You will not.
I'll do it.
You're such a You won't do it. I'll do it then. I want to see that.
Okay.
I know you won't.
I'll do it.
You will
I don't
not.
give a shit.
All right.
This game actually makes no difference for me at all. Although Lincoln already played Najee Harris, so even if I bench my worst lineup, I might still win.
That is interesting. So you could screw over Troy, and I could screw over Lincoln.
It's true. Except you're helping me out by doing what you're doing, because I'd much rather play Troy.
That
than
would
Lincoln.
be pretty funny. We should both not play people and then just see who gets in based on points.
Yeah, or we could
that would make it the most fair way.
No, it
the
doesn't.
best team would get in.
We should just play our optimal lineups like we're supposed to do in fantasy football. That's what we should do.
What I'm supposed to do is make the playoffs. I didn't, so I can do whatever I want now.
Krim,
I got to be the ultimate wild
I will bring
card.
I will bring up a counterpoint. Last week when we were sitting up there, you wanted to screw Nolan over, right?
Dude, don't tell me. I got years. Shut up.
Well, the way you
stop talking.
The way you could most screw Nolan over would be if
you just keep on talking about it.
Would be if you beat Troy.
Oh, hey, they went for it and didn't get it.
Nice.
Wow. Take me off the board.
What a play call. They did a little flip pass to Warren, and he did not make the first down.
Oh, Nolan's definitely not losing because he played Elliott's got like 20 points somehow.
Look at the touchdown catch.
And Gators playing Jalen Warren, who's got 6 points. It'd be pretty funny if Nolan fell out of the playoffs. Because he just so much looks like a lock. It could be a real like you situation. From
So if I want to screw Nolan the most, I would totally blow it. So guarantee Troy the win.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
you're about to make up some crazy thing that wasn't going to make any sense, weren't you?
I was thinking of it backwards.
Oh.
But yeah, but it's just not the right thing to do. It's not the right thing to
disagree.
do to Lincoln.
Nolan screwed me over, and by proxy, his brother screwed me over.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Lincoln's done nothing but bring good mac and cheese every week.
Nah, it's too much glue.
And then you're going to screw him over like this.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up, and I feel like you're putting ramifications out there for next year. Somebody might be willing to screw you over.
Hey, I don't care.
Yeah, you would.
Like I already said, I'm not going to care about fantasy football next year now.
Oh, I know you would definitely care.
I'm just going to
If I bench my lineup to keep you out, you would definitely get
Dude,
very
I'm going to be
pissed
so
off.
much better than your shitty-ass teams. It doesn't even matter. You benching is not going to affect me in any way.
Yeah, did you know that he's going to Costanza next year, Ben?
It might work for him.
I don't know how it couldn't.
He said he's going to do the exact opposite of everything he wants to do as far as like drafting and stuff. What do you think about that?
Might work. I don't know. If you would have asked me like earlier this year if Lincoln's strategy of overdrafting his guys would work, I would say no. But I would have been way wrong.
Yeah, it did work out.
Ricky Mostert is a top running back.
He's the number 2 running back.
Yeah, Lincoln knows his shit, man. He's always getting it right.
He always gets his guys.
See, that's a man that needs to be screwed over.
Yeah, he should be punished for the right moves.
Yeah, because he's so much better than I am. Yeah, I don't like that.
It's because you don't get your guys.
That is true. I don't have any guys is the problem.
Yeah, you're not loyal enough to any guys. That's why you fail every year. You gotta build up some loyalties. Like Ben and the Ice King. You need to find your Ice King.
Yeah, I picked up did you see the news, Zach?
Yeah, he got cut. Did you see that Ice King got cut?
Oh, he got cut again?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's over for the Packers.
Dude, I think he had like 2 rushes last week.
Yeah, he had 0.5 points, dude. He still
I,
got it.
Oh, they
He just
blocked
needs
that?
a work
the
back.
Steelers blocked a punt, Ben. Mike T's back.
Right back in the red zone again.
No, Ben, yeah, I seen the Chargers are looking to make some changes up in the run game. What if they sign the Ice King?
Oh, it's Chargers to the Super Bowl.
He might actually get some playing time there.
Yeah, who's more washed, the Ice King or Austin Eckler?
It's not the Ice King.
Do you think that wide open run that Eckler looked extremely slow in, do you think James Robinson could run faster?
James Robinson's never really been a speed man.
That's what I'm saying. But Eckler looked like the slowest I've ever seen any athlete at any sport look when he had that wide open run lane that he could have scored a touchdown on. Ben, what do you think about Crim's whole tanking situation?
In regular fantasy or in dynasty?
In the regular fantasy.
I would say it's not the gentleman thing to do.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, that is the one argument that could win me over.
It's not the Ben, would you agree to give him his hat back if he does the right thing and start his lineup?
I don't collude.
Let's be honest though. I would say that Lincoln's the least gentlemanly out of everyone though.
No, it's not true. Did you
That's
see
a
that
hard
hat
thing
he
to
was
do,
wearing?
man.
He intentionally does the opposite of what a gentleman would do because he knows.
Yeah, but did you see that hat he was wearing? At the wedding?
Yeah, he did have a nice top hat.
That's the most gentlemanly.
I forgot. I put something in that hat, and it stayed up there for hours.
You put something in Lincoln's
Yeah,
hat.
and then somehow we like found it, and I acted like, oh man, yeah, who would do that?
You know, if Lincoln doesn't make the playoffs, I think I might offer him a kind gesture and give him a new hat.
There you go.
Do you think that hat Lincoln wore was the first time he's ever worn a hat?
I can't think of another time he's wore a hat.
I've never seen him wear a hat before.
I would love to see Lincoln in one of those hats that they were wearing in the UFC show, the Contender Series we were watching.
Oh, where it's
though.
like crooked?
Yeah, all crooked and stuff. Like
That's, yeah,
never
Ben, that's...
straightforward, all just like to the side.
I'd like to see him wearing one of those newsboy hats, the like flat brimmed like like the little like newsboy hats.
Is Lincoln's head too big to wear a hat?
It might be. He's a pretty big head.
Who has a bigger head, him or Jerry the Bag?
Probably Lincoln. I feel like Jerry the
Jerry
Bag
the
has a
Bag's
small.
got a big head.
Dude,
like he's
Jerry
got a
the Bag
small-
has a massive head.
I feel like his head's small for his body though.
No. No, Jerry's got a big head. You ever see him try and put a hat on? It doesn't work.
Oh really?
He's got a special order hat.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really notice how big.
That
of a head
might honestly be why Lincoln doesn't wear hats either.
When me and Riley were kids, I used to bully him all the time and say he had a big head and stuff. And then my mom measured our heads, and I had a bigger head than him.
And then did you immediately start going, oh, look how small your head is?
I probably did.
Oh, man. Pat Fryermuth with near touchdown, but they called pass interference.
So it's gonna be a Najee touchdown.
So it's going to be a Najee touchdown now.
What if it's Jalen Warren?
That'd be pretty cool. Plus, who's Gator playing?
Nolan.
Nolan might start sweating a little bit then. Man, Nolan is going to miss... Oh, my God. If Jalen Warren scores a touchdown, I'm definitely benching my team. I could get Nolan out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
It'll be so cool if Nolan loses and everyone else wins, but Troy wins by scoring like 45 points against me.
This whole lineup gets hurt.
Yeah. Oh, got deflected. What a play.
Who was that, too? That was to that big Hayward.
Another
dude.
deflection? What's
Ben,
going
it
on?
was just the coolest play ever. You should have seen it.
It was
You
the
described
Philly
that?
special.
They faked the handoff to Najee, and then a guy like did an end around, and then is that who's that guy? That's
That's at Hayward.
yeah, Hayward like took the handoff on a jet sweep, acted like he was gonna
Oh,
run
yeah.
it in, and then he tried to throw the pass,
Yeah.
and then again the pass got blocked.
So it's like a
Then Bill
Derrick
Belichick
Henry
looks
play?
pissed off. He's like
Like
kicking
jet
the
sweep?
ground. Is that Najee touchdown?
Oh no, that's Trubisky kept it.
Nice. That helps no one.
Trubisky quarterback sneak touchdown.
Yeah, nobody had that one on the board.
Man, Jalen Warren was in the game that time too. That hurts.
So Ben, who do you think's making the playoffs? If we exclude Bikrim's funny business.
I'm willing to guarantee. I'll even parlay this.
Okay.
I'm willing to guarantee myself, Matt, and Zach are going to for sure make the playoffs.
Okay.
Parlay that.
Okay.
I will guarantee Troy makes the playoffs.
You're willing to guarantee that?
Dude, I'll bet you lunch that Troy makes the playoffs.
Okay, then I'll just bench my lineup.
Troy will still make the playoffs.
not if Lincoln outscores him.
Okay, you got a bet. You got a bet.
I'm not gonna bet.
I knew you
Just
wouldn't.
start-
I
just
knew you
start your
wouldn't.
lineup.
I knew you wouldn't. You're already scared. Took 10 seconds into you saying you were going to do it.
It's because I don't want to bench my lineup.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was
Play-
willing to make the
you
bet.
You play the game to win.
I already lost.
Yeah, but you could win this week.
It sounds like I can piss you
You could
off
knock-
too by
you could
doing
knock-
this.
You could knock Troy out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I can knock Lincoln out too.
Okay, I'd rather play Troy in the playoffs.
Turns out I can knock Nolan off too.
Probably not though.
Sounds like I can knock a lot of people out.
I'd much rather. I mean, you're doing me a favor, which I don't know if you would be doing it if you knew you were doing that. Because if Troy makes the playoff, I'd much rather play Troy than Lincoln.
Oh, you didn't think I knew that the 15 times you've told me in the last 20 minutes?
Yeah. I'm just saying. He's got no Brian Robinson anymore. Christian Kirk's out for the year.
Hey, Zach, not my problem.
Much easier match.
Zach, not my problem. I don't even care.
You got Lamar, who sucks.
I told you I stopped caring.
Well, I feel like
Let's talk about something else.
You guys want to hear the woodshop again?
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, most of the matchups are pointless this week. I think Riley and Jerry are playing in just a pointless match. Pointless
Is
match.
that the most pointless game of all time?
Yeah, Riley and Jerry playing two eliminated guys with nothing on the line. That's the ultimate sadness right there.
If I would have known that, I would have focused much more on that this whole time. That should have been the matchup of the week.
That's the matchup. Who's the upset of the week?
It's got to be Troy over me.
I'm not calling that one. The upset would be if I'm calling upset of the week that you, starting your terrible lineup, still beat Troy. Here's my upset of the week. Is that Krim tries to throw against Troy and he somehow still beats him.
Doesn't Troy have like Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yeah, but he's playing Chubba Hubbard. He's got Austin Eckler.
All right, who?
It's a very good chance all these
Which
players.
Which Baltimore running back should I start? I don't know anymore.
Against the Rams?
Yeah, who else are they playing?
Probably. I mean, it depends on what your situation would be. But are you trying to score more?
Okay, I don't care anymore. Let's go on to the next thing.
Are you trying to score more?
I just want to know who you thought the best player was out of the two of them.
Who's the better player? Who's better for fantasy?
Well, obviously the one that matters.
Probably Gus because he scores more touchdowns.
Dude, I hate fantasy football. I really hate it.
Yeah, Gus scores more touchdowns. I'd way rather have Gus.
Yeah, the 1 week I get to play him, he did not score any touchdowns. He got like 3 carries the whole game.
And we said it right after we did the trade. That I was like, you're definitely going to be set up for
And then
sadness.
Zay Flowers scores 2 touchdowns.
I traded him away, too. I wish I would have had him. That would have made it much more fun.
I've been playing the man like all year. He scored 1 touchdown like the entire season.
That last touchdown, they didn't want him to score, and he scored anyways.
Yeah, if you're a rookie, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to get those numbers.
Especially as bad as he's been all year, you got to inflate your numbers a little bit. 'Cause I think he had like 6 catches for 25 yards or something. He just happened to get 2 touchdowns on top of it. It really inflates it a little bit.
Wasn't one of them a rushing touchdown, though?
Oh, yeah.
Like a long rush?
It was like a 30-yard rush touchdown or something.
Must be nice having that guy on your team. I wish I had him on my team.
Got the Gus Bus, though.
Yeah. The man who didn't score any rushing touchdowns.
That's true. Did he have more rushing yards than Gus Bus in that game?
Dude, Gus Bus had, I honestly think he had 3 or 4 carries the whole game. I never even looked at my final score. It was so disastrous.
Let me see here. He had 8 for 26, so yeah, Zay Flowers had more rushing yards on that one carry.
It's crazy. I had like a pretty good fantasy week, too. I think I scored like 116 points or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a 37-yard rush.
37. Oh, yeah. Even better. Why not?
Ben, what do you think about that?
The Gus Bus, I believe I tried to trade him to Dylan in Dynasty, and he was not about it. And then Gus Bus had like 4 weeks in a row where he had a rushing touchdown, and I was feeling so cool.
Well, you weren't even playing him, though.
Yeah, even better, he's on my bench.
Remember, I just
Why is that cool?
You could have had him, and now I just get to dangle him.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't
ready
have
to go,
him.
scoring points.
Last week he had 8 rushes for 27 yards. No
You
touchdowns.
could have had all 27, baby.
I tried desperately to trade that guy for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then I kept not being able to get a deal done, and then he would keep scoring like 20 points. Then I finally traded him away, and it was the week that it finally happened. He didn't score a touchdown.
Were you playing him?
I was playing him every week, yeah.
Oh.
Kept having good matchups, and he kept scoring touchdowns. And the chain was hurt.
Yeah, a good matchup against the Chargers, too. Didn't do shit.
He did. I would have definitely started him that week, too. I started Madison instead, who was probably equally as terrible. I think I told you this before, Ben, but if I did make the championship, I will drop Alexander Madison that week, just so his filth is not on my championship roster if I was to win. Yeah.
I have him in another league. I'll probably do the same thing. The guy is garbage.
Yeah, I
picked him up.
I don't want his stink anywhere near my team.
The only reason I drafted him is Matt was texting me out of the blue all summer about how awesome Alexander Madison is.
He was.
Slam dunk this, championship winner that.
Yeah.
I drafted him in probably the 5th round or something. Something like
That's where I got him. Was
gotta
late,
pick up this
late,
guy.
late 5th. Yeah, late 5th's about where he was going.
And the guy sucks.
Yeah, he's not good. He's the worst.
Unwatchable.
He's
typically you think a guy like that, it would be like a James Robinson situation where just the pure volume makes it so he's somewhat playable. No, he's still bad. He gets doesn't he get 30? Something ridiculous, 30 carries a game or something.
No,
he gets 5 fantasy points.
It's slowed off a lot in the last couple of weeks because they realized how bad he is.
Who are they playing? Do they even have anybody? Is
They
Mike
play
Boone
that Ty
still on the
Chandler
team?
guy who's actually worse than him somehow. They somehow were not able to. Everybody just seems to have 3 good running backs on their teams, and the Vikings somehow have none. Who's worse though, Austin Eckler or Alexander Madison?
I think Madison. Eckler's probably won you a week or two.
That's true. Krim was bringing up the recency bias earlier upstairs of how the guy was 2 weeks ago was scoring 20 points, and now everybody's yeah, he's washed.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are good.
Yeah, so once he got back from his injury, he scored 10 against Dallas, 5 against Kansas City, then 23, 21, 21. But then the past couple weeks, he's scored 9 and 4, and so we're this guy's the worst. Literally, the fantasy football analysts be you can't even play him anymore.
I think you should still play him. I will agree that it's worrying to
Oh yeah,
you watch him. He doesn't look good.
It looks bad, but at the same time, I don't know. He missed 3 weeks, and he's probably running back 12 on the year still.
Yeah, I would still be playing him if I had him.
I'd take that back. He's running back 26 on the year.
Who's that dude?
Austin Eckler.
Man, a chain's even ranked higher than that, and he's not played most of the season.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, having a 50-point week really boosts. That's 3 games.
It's
for a good player, that's 3 games.
Does he have more? This can't be right, but it's got. I bet you it's closer than you think. Does he have more points in that one game than Madison has in the entire year? It can't be right.
It's not even close.
It's not even close, but it's probably It's probably
closer than it should be.
3/4 of his points.
I feel like Madison's pretty good at getting you 8 to 10 points every week.
No, I have
He hasn't
him.
missed a game.
He scores 7 points.
Does he? Okay, so 1 less than the 8 I said. Yeah.
So it's gotten pretty bad as of late.
Didn't he have some good games too, though? So it's got to even it out.
He might have earlier in the season. I'm just so biased into hating
I
him.
feel like he had 2 medium games. They're oh, okay, this guy might be might.
Oh, he has been just horrible
just
lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The equivalent of a waiver wire running back, where you're just well, he's just a guy I don't have to pick up every week, but he's still only going to score 10 points. So.
His highest was 15 on the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. You add this up. That's,
I'm looking at a PPR league. It's a little different.
I was looking at our league.
Yeah.
I mean, you add this up. It's not. It's going to be more than 50, obviously. But
Yeah, like, dude, after 5 weeks, he's over 50.
not in non-PPR.
Oh.
He's at like 30. Yeah. It takes about 6 weeks, and he adds up to over 50. What did the chain actually score that week? Was it 50 on the dot, or did he score like 55? 52.3.
Yeah, so he's averaging, in PPR, is averaging 10 points a game.
Yeah. In our league, Fauna Chain's averaging 21.5 points a game.
Oh, wait, I think in this league, running backs are only half point. Receptions still.
Oh, so it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I'm looking at the one Dynasty league I'm in with all those losers.
Yeah.
And it's really weird. You get 1.5 points per reception for tight end, 1 point for wide receiver, and half a point for running backs.
Why would they make it more for receivers?
I don't know. It's the league where you can just like actively not play your players, and there's no punishments.
Madison's averaging 8.7 in our league.
Something's got to be a little different. He's averaging 9.8 in this one.
You get
Maybe it's like
per-
different bonuses or something.
Yeah, they get bonuses for looking as terrible as possible on the field.
I don't know. In this sleeper, they allow you to do cooler stuff.
Man, he's just so fucking mad.
All right, this podcast has got to either end or we got to get to something else. It's been a pretty awful podcast, I feel like.
No, there was some good stuff in there.
I don't know, we kind of just yammered on about shit for a while.
That's what the podcast is.
Everyone's favorite, yeah.
Well, Ben, what are your closing statements?
Pleasure being on with you guys. Happy to be a guest.
I would say the highlight of the podcast for me was that 10-minute stretch where every time you tried to say something, Zach would just immediately start talking over you. And then I'd tell him to not do that, and then he would just continue to keep doing it.
And then he'd start talking over you.
It almost got comically funny.
Yeah, you were trying to talk over me to tell me to stop talking over Ben. Or if you just let me talk over him, it'd be over.
I just wanted to hear what Ben had to say, and you wouldn't let him talk for 5 straight minutes.
Just let me finish what I gotta say, and then you can hear it. That's how this works.
It is just so easy to overpower the person on the phone.
Yeah, Ben, remember when you and Jerry hung up?
I'm driving home right now, and you guys kind of sound like Peanuts characters. I can't. You're just going like wah 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 wah. What are you saying?
That is what we've been saying.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
nailed it. That's exactly what we're saying.
We're trying something new
really?
this week.
So yeah, I don't know what you said, but I disagree actually.
No, I said.
You disagree? He was not talking over you the whole time.
Oh no!
Oh, thanks, Ben.
It turns out I'm wrong.
Hey, Ben. Ben, why'd you and Jerry hang up on us at one time?
Because you guys were literally just talking to each other. And, I mean, did you listen to the if you listen to the podcast back, it's pretty clear there's a fair time to hang up. We kind of settled what we were gonna do, and then you guys started talking about other stuff, and probably 3 or 4 minutes went on, and we kind of figured you'd forgotten about us, so we're like, all right, it's just time to go. Let's just sit here and watch the game.
Yeah, except neither one of you have eaten the hot dog yet.
I believe Krim is supposed to be preparing these hot dogs, if my memory serves.
This is news. I didn't know I was preparing them.
I thought Jerry was
Listen to the
preparing them.
podcast.
Jerry's the guy that's always on the grill.
In the podcast, I believe Dylan says that he is going to be preparing the hot dogs.
Damn, I don't know shit about hot dogs.
Just boil them.
You're pretty confident in the negotiations.
Dude,
Ben, when you're
the best way to have a hot dog is to put it in a bun, wrap it in some paper, and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
That is a good way to do it.
That is not a good way to do it. I do
You get it
not
all
enjoy
nice
that
and
at all.
steamed.
Yeah, dude, I got this like 80-year-old man that works for me. He swears that's the only way to eat a hot dog.
I agree with him. You want to get the bun nice and steamed.
No, I want the outside
dude.
of my hot dog like charred.
I like that too.
The giant fat kicker for the Steelers just made an awesome play, like won him the game, I think.
Nice, Ben. We're gonna get Mike T.
He's pumped up, dude. He went off the
What's
field
the
just
score?
screaming.
It's 21-18, but the
Look at him
Steelers
go,
are
man.
driving.
Sort of.
20-18.
Yeah, 21-18.
They're driving because they keep getting penalties on fourth downs that get them first downs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Like a ballpark dog where the bun gets.
Oh,
nice
I
and
take it.
steamed.
Why? Apparently, there's no penalty now.
Now they should just go for it.
I think they called the penalty on
Mike,
the Steelers
Mike
now.
T's gonna call no take backsies on this one. I guarantee it. That's what good coaches
Just
do.
go fake punt. Mike T. He draws those up every once in a while.
Something happened, and I'm very confused on what it was.
I love the Steelers' fat punter.
That was a good punt.
You know he weighs like 250 pounds?
I would believe he's massive. Look at him.
It's a big boy.
I'm confused on how that is a penalty on the Steelers. Oh, they're holding hands. Mike Tomlin's holding hands with the official.
Did you see that Mike T had George Pickens over for Thanksgiving dinner?
Really?
Not
Yeah, and Deontay Johnson threw a huge fit about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Where'd you hear that?
I think
Did you
I
read
think
that on The
PFF
Onion?
released that one.
I think you read that on The Onion.
One of my favorite fake blurbs ever, Ben. Do you remember the Mike Zimmer one I sent
Yeah,
you?
Mike Zimmer invited one of the quarterbacks
It was,
over for dinner or something, or he just like showed up or something.
What was that guy's
Oh,
name?
yeah, he showed up at the guy's house, right?
Yeah, it was fake.
Yeah.
It was, he said, like, Kellen Mond. That's who it was.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, I don't know, the guy just really creeped me out. He's like, he always asked if he could come to my cabin, and then one day he just showed up with his family on Thanksgiving. It was really uncomfortable.
Did you see the Alexander Madison one earlier this year?
No, I
was-
remember you telling me.
Yeah,
about
it was Kevin O'Connell was like, they have like a big stick thing that weighs, and you like hit the running backs to like practice fumbling or something. He said his frustration built up so bad that he just started beating Madison with it and gave him that concussion.
It's pretty reasonable.
Well, he said during the drill he hit Madison with him, and then he fumbled again. So then he continued to hit him with it and knocked him out cold. I believed it, man. I like searched the rest of Twitter for information on it. It had me fooled.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you want it to be true so bad you're willing to do a little
It
research.
was just like the funniest story I've ever read. So I'm like, I need this to be real.
The McDaniels one this year was pretty funny too. About the fortune cookie. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah. I remember that one too. Yeah.
You're fired, jackass.
Oh yeah, because he dressed up as him for Halloween. Yeah.
James. He dressed up as Mark Davis for Halloween with the patented bowl cut, and then ordered his patented Chinese food. And the fortune cookies said, "You're fired, jackass." I wish that was real.
That is the best one, I think.
Do you think Josh
The fortune
McDaniels
cookie
just
that
comes?
says you're fired.
Yeah. But what would you do if your boss gave you Chinese and it had a fortune cookie that said you're fired in it?
I'm not opening the fortune cookie.
If your boss bought you Chinese, you're not going to open the fortune cookie?
Nah, dude, I love fortune cookies. They're so good.
Ben, I think the move is
At the Chinese buffet, you get a little ice cream and you use it as like a scoop for the ice cream.
Oh,
yeah,
that is a good move.
Now, Ben, if your boss is buying you a fortune cookie, you just have to eat the whole thing, fortune and all.
Yeah.
You can't look at it.
Yeah,
I thought about that.
Because he's clearly pranking you.
I don't enjoy being pranked.
Yeah. You gotta eat the paper, too.
we used to go to Chinese food before our football games when I was on JV, and there was this one kid that we all didn't like.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, well,
Before your
it
football
is.
games?
But anyways, we were eating the Chinese food, and this one kid that everybody hated, Matt and a bunch of other people, like spit in his food, and then like put like sugar and like salt and shit into it, and then like he came back and he ate it, and he was talking about how it was like the best Chinese food he's ever had and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
My kid was a douche, so he deserved it.
The Patriots should go for it here, right? Ben, would you go for it? It's 4th and 1 on your own, like, 25.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes left in the game. You're up by 3, and your record's 2-10.
Yeah, I think you gotta go for that there.
I think so, too. Like, all you're doing is just completely ruining the Steelers' chances of winning. And if you lose, it doesn't matter. You're 2-10.
It's true.
But honestly, I think you have to hand it off. I've got zero confidence that... Who's playing quarterback tonight for
Zappy.
Patriots?
Zappy's got 3 touchdowns.
Zappy's dealing, man.
At least he was in the first half. They
Yeah, that you haven't scored a single point in the second half.
He had 3 touchdown passes in the first half, though.
Does sound pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I think you gotta go... I think you gotta go for it.
Ben, did you see Trevor Lawrence practice in a limited fashion today?
2-10, you gotta go for it.
What does that even mean?
Means he practiced
It
limited
means they only have
fashion.
1 yard to go before first down.
He's
Yeah,
actually-
I didn't see
Booth dropped
that,
it.
but I definitely don't think he plays, right?
He probably shouldn't.
But also, they're not gonna. Do they need to win games? Because if they need to win games, he's definitely gonna.
Yeah,
play.
they're playing for the 1
Because
seed.
CJ Beathard is
They're
not
kind of playing
gonna
for the
win.
division, too. The Colts are only 1 game behind them. And the Colts beat them earlier this year.
Are they playing
So
the
what'd you
Colts?
say about CJ
Well,
Beathard?
they-
He's
they're
not
in the
it.
same division.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, but are they playing them this week?
Not this week.
Oh.
They're playing the Browns.
Oh, they're playing the Browns?
What did you say about CJ Stroud, Ben?
No, it's CJ Beathard. What you said about him is
Oh,
everything.
Yeah.
He's not it.
I tell you, about a few plays into that game, I said in the group chat, I was like, CJ Beathard is not it.
Did you see him in the overtime? He had that massive throw to Ridley that didn't count?
Yeah. Did you see all the other times where he just ran into the back of the offensive
No, I
line?
did not see all the
He
game.
didn't even throw the ball.
I did miss most of the first half.
Well, here you want to know what his go-to is? He likes to look at his first read, and if his first read's not open, he decides to immediately run into the back of his offensive line. He did about 8 times in a row.
Was he just nervous?
Oh, yeah, it was like a full panic.
Yeah, he had
like
a
run.
weird tick thing going.
It was a weird panicked run directly into his offensive line's back.
Damn, dude, this game's going to overtime, isn't it?
I fucking hope not.
Like, they just got to get 2 first downs and it's overtime.
Yeah, they keep throwing it for 2-yard gains, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good for this guy.
Ben, George Pickens just got a catch. What do you think about that?
That was not George Pickens.
It wasn't?
No.
I'm looking at the TV sideways. So was that Deontay?
Yeah. Yeah, the 4 and the 8 really do look the exact same.
Well, you
I
gotta think
just
of him
seen the 1.
sideways.
His hands were covering up the other number, so I just seen the 1.
Bill Belichick's kid's still coaching, huh?
Yep.
I think he's taking over the team next year.
I feel like Deontay doesn't usually wear the sleeves.
Zach, what if he threw it behind his back right there? Just
Make me like him a lot more.
like,
You know what?
game on the line, throws it behind his back.
Ben, I got Krim to finally admit what it would take for him to like Baker Mayfield would be if he threw it in between his legs on a play.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris
that
said
would
he
be
would
pretty
like
cool.
I do cheer for that every week. It's like that's my fantasy football thing, man. Everyone's got their.
He'd become your favorite quarterback.
I think I'd have to make him my favorite.
If somebody was going to do it, it might be him. He's always doing, like, wild stuff, like, to make the play.
I feel like Mahomes will do it before he retires.
Throw it in between his legs.
Yeah. There's got to be a scenario where the best play is to throw it between your legs.
I don't think so.
Oh my
throw
God.
Jump. Ball.
4th and 2.
Oh,
and
it's
he
got to be a
just-
flag. Throw some laundry. No.
They do say Patrick Mahomes has been practicing the behind-the-back
I
throws.
seen his yellow shoe and thought it was a flag.
He
Yeah.
can do it. They're just waiting for a good
I
opportunity.
really want the behind the back throw also.
Deontay should have laid out for that thing. What the fuck's he doing?
I think he was being tackled though.
What the fuck is he
That's
doing?
that not getting invited over for Thanksgiving dinner kind of attitude.
Yeah, did you see the whole thing when he didn't catch that one touchdown where he was just like, where he was just trashing people online? He's like, oh, my bad. Like he was being all
Oh, the one
like,
where he
I don't
like
give a
clearly
fuck.
did catch it and they called it not a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's being an asshole to people online.
I did not see that part.
Yeah.
He's been in a bad mood lately.
Yeah, he has. I think he wants a new contract.
I think he wants a new quarterback.
Did you see what Mike Thomas did to Derek Carr this week?
Yeah.
You followed that whole thing, Ben?
Derek Carr? No.
No, what Mike Thomas has been saying about him.
No, what does he say?
He was tweeting like, yeah, if you can't see, people get hurt or something. If you can't see where you're throwing the ball, people get hurt. And then what else did he say? He said something. He was just like, he was retweeting. People were tweeting stuff about Drew Brees or something. He was retweeting all of it. And then like he deleted his Twitter. So somebody clearly told him he needed to stop.
I love how those guys just can't help themselves. Like,
Dude, apparently Alvin Kamara was like backing him up though in an interview.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he does that. You know,
It's
no
'cause
big
they
deal.
all-
He's like, no big deal, basically.
They all play with Derek Carr and know how much he sucks.
Are they gonna love playing with Jameis Winston now, or are they gonna hate that too?
I feel like they'll love it. James is awesome.
I feel like receivers love playing with Jameis.
Yeah, he makes them better.
Well, they just get like so many chances to try and catch the ball.
Yeah. Whereas Derek Carr just throws it away on 4th down.
Yeah. That would be pretty infuriating.
Would there be any more infuriating situation to be in all of sports than be a receiver with a terrible quarterback?
you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's the vehicle that you use to get the ball.
Did you see on the Ringer where they were saying that is Big Don going to be more famous than like the 6th most popular person in baseball after this week?
Probably.
I just thought it was funny. Big Don. Ben, are you a fan of Big Don?
I am. I love him.
You got his poster on your wall?
Not yet. It's in the mail.
You're going to get a fat head of Big Dom and put it up on the wall?
I'm putting him on every wall. Big Dom in every room. That's what I'm
Oh,
doing.
this is my Big Dom room.
Hey Ben, you also have my lava lamp.
Bad news, Dylan.
Well, the house just happened to come with a lava lamp.
Yeah.
Just showed up a couple weeks into it.
Listen, man.
What color was the lava lamp?
You're leaving all that stuff in there.
Dude, I just left so much stuff at your house.
It was literally like I woke up like I think like 9:30 or something. I walked downstairs. You and Riley are gone, and there's shit from Jared, shit from you. I think Riley's the only one that took all his stuff.
I'm just so good at leaving stuff. Everywhere I go, I just like to leave stuff.
Yeah, Ben, welcome to home ownership. It's just people leaving shit at your house all the time. And then you not knowing what to do with it.
Yeah, I'm starting to pile. Just put it in the basement.
Hey, quick side note to end the podcast. What's the
Is
best
the
lava?
podcast still on?
What's the best lava lamp goo color?
Oh! Game over.
I'm a big,
Zeke.
like pinkish purple or orange.
Pinkish purple? I do like the pinkish purple. I was gonna go like the yellowy green.
Yellowy green's good too.
I got a lava lamp that it's blue water with white lava.
That'd be kind of cool.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
I have not seen one of those.
You ever like put your face up against the glass?
Yeah, all the
You
time.
get that nice warm feeling in your face.
Yeah, that's why you own a lava lamp.
Yeah.
You guys ever bust a top open and drink it?
Bust a pop.
Yeah, I tried to get the goo out one
I
time.
did do that too.
It's not what you think.
No, it's just like running.
It's way more liquidy than you
Yeah.
would think.
I mean, it solidifies.
Yeah,
Not when you
I
take
mean,
it out fresh.
yeah, you get it. Yeah, but Ben, you can't get it out if it's like, in hard mode.
Hard mode activated.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what
It's
you're
not
saying.
coming out of there otherwise.
Tim, what would you do if you woke up and you were encased in wax all the way up to your neck?
No, all the way up to your nipples.
All the way up to your nipples.
Ben, what if you woke up and like giants had turned you into a candle and were using your hair to light a wick?
I was a candle.
Yeah, they turned you in, like put wax all around you, made you like the candle wick.
I don't know if I have much say in the matter.
Ben, would you take $1 million if it meant for a month straight you had to eat the wax that those like little wax pop candies came in? You had to eat the wax though. You had to drink the liquid and
I've
then
used wax before. It's not that bad. It's kind of tasteless. It's just kind of.
But you had to eat it nonstop for a month straight.
I feel like wax is kind of like what cheese curds should be.
Do you think that would kill you?
Yeah, it would kill you.
Eating that much wax?
Yeah, definitely. You'd die in
Oh
like a
no,
week.
you can eat plenty of wax.
I feel like your body would just like, expose of it.
Ben, I don't want to hear about your alternative medicine again.
Wax. it cleans you out, dude.
You gotta get
You
those
go
good
on a wax
flavored
cleanse.
ones.
Everything comes out,
Yeah,
man.
I hurt my back a while back, and Ben was telling me I need to eat more wax to fix it.
I said you gotta put wax on it and put wax on the inside of it too.
I've eaten a lot of wax actually.
Yeah, how's your back?
Not good now that I stopped.
Yeah. Get back on that wax diet.
Yeah.
What,
Well, there's one time we were at a party and someone had some buffalo cheese. Well, I thought it was buffalo cheese dip.
I forgot.
It was just a candle, but it was like the wax was on top of the candle, and they put it by the chips.
Oh, it was a wax.
And
moment?
yeah, and I was super messed up, and it was just like an orangish color, and so I was just like eating the hell out of that stuff. And then this girl just got super pissed off because I like,
eating your
yeah, like talked to me and this guy were just like eating her candle apparently.
You talked another guy into it?
Yeah, me and him were both eating it.
What was the flavor?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Apparently just,
Buffalo chicken.
yeah. I think it was a buffalo chicken candle too.
Wow, good find. Those, I mean, I'm pretty fair to be upset. Those are pretty rare. You don't see those.
Yeah,
around
she was
anymore.
pissed off. That candle shrunk quite a bit that night.
She was like, "Hey, I was planning on eating that.
I was saving that for lunch."
Come to my house and eat my candle."
Yeah, that was in Mount Pleasant actually.
Just ate a woman's candle.
Yeah. Not in a good way.
What's the good way?
I don't know. It sounded dirty what you just said though.
Ben, they're kneeling the ball out. This game's fucking over.
They're going for the first down.
Oh, did they not get it?
They didn't get that shit.
You think Billy B punts this?
No.
Are they out of time? Steelers out of timeout?
Yeah. I thought they were already in kneel down mode, but apparently not. Did they say Zeke didn't get the first down on that one run?
It must be.
What happened? Tush push didn't work for them.
No, it's because they got Bailey Zappi, not Jalen Hurts. But where do you stand on the tush push? You think it should be banned? It sounds like it's getting banned.
You asking Krim or me?
You. I said Ben.
Oh, I heard Krim.
He said bin.
No, I think I don't think it should be illegal, but I think there's ways to stop them that they're just not trying.
Yeah.
Like, I think you just get a penalty on yourself and just kill Jason Kelsey, and then like they try it again and they don't have Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, I've been saying forever you should take a headshot at Jalen Hurts, try and knock him out of the game. You should just try to helmet that. Just have somebody completely lampoon spear into his head.
Dude, I honestly think in your own division, if you're like the number 2 team or something in your own division, I think it might be worth it to have like a practice squad guy that you can bring up and just
the killer.
A killer.
We've been talking about this every week.
This has been a popular thing for
break
me.
His arm or something.
Yeah, me and Krim have been on this for years. It's been a popular thing since Sundays of like bringing in like a random dude.
You just have one guy like Mahomes is doing that thing where he's skirting down the sidelines. You just full on.
Yeah, clean.
Yeah, you leave both feet, helmet straight into like the rib area. Yeah, it's over for him.
You don't pay him right away. You don't want to make it obvious that this is what you're doing. Just way down the road, that guy gets a big contract extension, and everybody's like, "What? Why?"
I think the Chargers were doing that earlier this year.
No, wait, wasn't it the Browns guy that was doing it?
That was the Chargers guy.
Well, he's talking about Bountygate. It was the Saints.
Oh, that was the Saints.
But it was that guy, yeah, that was the interim head coach for the Brown for that 1 year.
Oh my God, what a play! Did you see that? Dude, Deontay Johnson did an awesome play where he just fell to both knees, let the defenders run way past him, then caught the ball, got up and ran.
Nice. Ben, we still got a chance.
I don't think so.
What is there left? 7 seconds?
Ben, are you seeing this game right now?
We can't end the podcast until this game's
No,
over,
I'm not.
until something crazy happens.
I'm in bed.
You're in
waiting
bed.
for 7 seconds. Yeah.
Ben, what do you think? Do you think they're going Hail Mary here? You think they're going to go with the pitch play? Oh, they're going pitch play. Yeah, they're going pitch play. Dude, pitch it. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
What a disaster.
Oh, this.
That's over, Ben. We fucked up.
Why do you keep saying we?
We made the pick.
I tried to flip us.
We should have flipped.
Damn, Ben. Sounds like you really screwed the team on this one.
Yeah, you should have
flopped.
You should have flipped like a fish,
I'll leave
Ben.
you a text, Dylan.
All right, we got to end this podcast.
Dude, look at Loki just warming up my spot.
That's it, Ben. That's the
Get
end
out
of
of
the
there,
podcast.
Loki. Come on.
All right, bye.